इतना सफर है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही का जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
Good afternoon, one and all. Franchise India is Asia's largest integrated franchise solution company, which was established in 1999. We have helped thousands of investors in selecting the right franchise opportunity while helping and assisting numerous organizations in international and domestic franchise expansion. We are among top 10 management consulting companies in India, and we work on 3 platforms: knowledge platform, transactional platform, and marketing platform. We truly claim no one sells more business than us. We welcome 278th episode of Business Opportunity Over Chai webinar series. This was an initiative which we took on 1st of May, and it's a representation about the franchise model for the brand of the day. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Mr. Gaurav Maria, along with our second panel member, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. During the course of the webinar, they'll be sharing their word of caution, their advice, their industry perspectives with each one of us. And today it is our privilege to represent brand Sparrow Health, the brand which comes from healthcare sector, a healthcare automation service platform connecting important pillars like doctors, patients, chemists, and path lab. They have already doctor database of 4,000 plus. They have already treated more than 39,000 patients, and they have recorded more than 62,000 appointments. They have their patents applied in countries like India, US, Canada, and Australia. And recently, during Corona time, they have done the pilot testing in US. Their upcoming projects, and with those upcoming projects, they are entering into market like Singapore and Australia. They have their development office in India, whereas their sales and marketing office in US. And it is our privilege to welcome CEO of Sparrow Health, Mr. Gupesh Singh, for this particular webinar. He enjoys 26 plus years in IT industry. He has worked in different field in 10 different countries. Thank you so much, Gupesh sir, for joining in today. We are ready for your presentation to talk about your brand. But before that, we would like to play a small video for all our audience.
Spiral Health brings seamlessly integrated platform for doctors. Due to its revolutionary features, Spiral is globally patent approved, and patent is applied and pending USA, Canada, Australia, and India. Under current state of COVID-19 pandemic, it is critical for doctors to be digitally established and visible to patients. By joining Spiral community, doctors get digital identity through a full-flagged website on Spiral subdomain, that is, no microsite or mini-site. This website is dynamic and easy to update like Facebook or WhatsApp. Digital visibility to all registered patients and visiting patients. Over 30,000 patients visit every month on Spiral's platform to search suitable doctor for them. Digital branding and marketing on social media platform. Posting of unlimited blogs on the platform and Google mapping of the clinic brings visibility to various patients across city, state and country. This helps increasing number of patients connecting to doctor. A unique technology for search engine optimization helps doctors to appear on first page of Google search in 3 to 4th week only. Teleconsulting and video consulting helps connecting patients with doctor over secured video call after searching and booking a quick appointment. Patient receives prescription securely through app or portal. Hence, no concerns of patient's medical information on public and open platform. All communication between the doctor and patients remains secured and encrypted and in alignment with regulatory and compliance requirements. Spiral provides patient and clinic management through portal and app. Exclusive and rich features of appointment management, patient connect with doctor, and alerting mechanism for current and upcoming events helps and benefit doctors and patients both. Doctors can upload handwritten or simple e-prescription to reach and become visible to patient instantly. Regulatory and compliance alignment with end-to-end secure data communication aligned to MCI, DISHA, HIPAA, PHI, and PII.
Thank you so much, Dheeraj. Over to you, sir, for your presentation.
Thank you very much, Archana. I really appreciate and I welcome everybody on the call. First of all, I think the introduction Archana has given already a wonderful introduction, and thank you very much for that. I would like to explain a little bit about this product and how it would help the patients, because so far what all products we have seen, they are very much like appointment management solutions only. But as India is moving towards the digital world and digitization is happening very fast, it is important and critical for every doctor to have a very critical understanding how they have to connect with the global database. Now, recently on 15th August, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, also announced that we will be having a patient card, patient health card. What is patient health card? And the second statement that he made, that patient goes to any doctor and that doctor will have all the prescriptions and everything about the patient. Now, how is it possible? It is certainly not possible unless until every doctor is connected with that particular database and they are able to share the information with the other doctors. Also, all patients should have their unique identity. Now, that is something where the challenge lies. And our product is actually catering that challenge. We are actually working on this product. This was our dream to bring such type of system in India. And our product is actually catering this type of challenge. Our system is centrally database located where every doctor is connected, every patient is connected with their defined access control. Any doctor's information cannot be leaked out to any other doctor. Any patient's information cannot be leaked out to anybody unless and until that patient himself wants his information to be shared with someone. Okay. There are multiple points which we have talked about the compliances, whether it is MCI, HIPAA, PHI, PII, DISHA. These are 5 guidelines which are global guidelines for the data security and compliances, which we are adhering. Saying so, this system is absolutely secure. Unlike other people who are having so many cases and there are so many rumors that data is sold, data is stolen, this cannot happen in this system. Now, this system is basically covering all the aspects of a doctor, whatever. Is basically they want to grow their business. If we look into the stats, we have done some market analysis. Then uh, statistics says that we should be able to provide help to any doctor and every doctor who wants to get more and more patients. Now, when we discuss about that, more and more patients.
Basically, just to interrupt, you want to put the presentation also?
Yes, yes. I'm just coming to that. I was giving some background right now.
Yeah, please, please go ahead. I just thought that maybe presentation also.
Right. So basically, what happens that every doctor wants more and more patients. The statistics and our analysis showed us that there are about 30% doctors who are having sufficient or overloaded with the patients. There are about 15% doctors who are like having just sufficient patient, and there are about 55% doctors who are really struggling to get the right number of patients to even take out their costing, what they have invested in their clinic. This solution is basically not just digitizing their clinics, not just helping them connecting with the vision of the India, but also helping them getting more and more patients. Now I will go through the presentation and I will explain how this all works. So as we say, this is a healthcare automation service platform connecting to the doctors, patients, chemists, and the path lab. Right now, we are launching doctors and patients that has been already tested and tested. Chemist and path lab is under test right now, which will be soon launched. And this whole solution is globally patent approved and patent applied in India, Australia, Canada, and US. I'll give a little business overview. Well, here we are explaining how we are, where we are, and how is it going. Our next plan is basically to get more into this Asia Pacific market with the red milestones. That means launching. We are going to launch in Australia. We are going to launch in Singapore. These are the two plans right now. These are the current artifacts, which was explained in our introduction also, the number of doctors, patient treated, e-prescription generated, and appointment via the Spiral. One key aspect I would like to explain here, we have done this pilot for 3 months or 4 months, and after that we got stuck by the COVID-19. These numbers have not increased much in the last 8 months, but these are the numbers which are majorly in Class B cities. Our purpose to use our solution or pilot our solution in Class B cities was to ensure that doctors in Class B cities or patients in Class B cities are able to take advantage. The system should be simple enough, and we got achieved it. As I explained that we have, as I would like to explain that we have our major number of doctors in Noida, Ghaziabad, Meerut, Bareilly, and these type of cities. Delhi, we have few because we are in NCR, but this is what we have done. We have tried and tested. And now with Franchise India, we are launching it and we are gearing up for the Pan India. These are the key services which we are providing to our doctors because they are the people who are making payments to us. And that is what we have to do. Our franchisees have to onboard the doctors and sell these services to them. The very first thing is appointment management. And while I'm explaining these things, I would also like to give a little bit detail how it is different from the real current competitors, because everybody says that, oh, we also have the appointment management solution. So appointment management solution is a live appointment solution here. What I mean by the live appointment, that if there is a time slot which is being booked by someone, then that time slot would not be available immediately right then and there. It would be shown with a different color. Even if a patient walks in to the clinic and that appointment is booked, that would go away from the available appointment list. So it is absolutely live, and the option is to book an appointment through web, through mobile app, over the telephone, and walking in. So all the options, all the possible options are being covered for the appointment management of this solution. When I say appointment management solution, right now, when we book an appointment with any other services, we get a message and that's it. Here we are having a complete app for the patient. So patient can reschedule their appointment, patient can cancel their appointment, patient can book their appointment at whatever time they want to book in the night or day. They need not to interact with anybody. It is every information is available into the system. Okay. They can also book paid appointment to ensure that the time slot is confirmed for them. If there's a paid patient who is coming over there, we try to ensure, and our doctors also try to ensure, that he should not be waiting for more than 5 to 10 minutes, and they should be immediately cleared. Another service that we have launched during the COVID period is video consulting. As we all know that in this COVID time, even the patients do not want to go to the clinics because all the patients are coming over there, and doctors also want to see patients from a distance after covering themselves through the PPE kit. Now, the best solution for this is video consulting, where the patient is safe in their home and doctor is not worried because he's sitting by himself in his own clinic, sanitized clinic. So video consulting is also provided. The key difference between these two services which we are providing and which our competitors are providing, our competitors are charging percentage commission from the doctor. Like appointment management, our competitors are charging probably, let's say, 25 to 30% of their consultation charges. So what happens? What doctor do? They increase the price so that they are getting the full amount, and whatever is going, that is going from the patient's pocket. Our appointment management solution, we don't charge anything for an appointment. Our appointments, whether it is one appointment in a year or it is 100 appointments in a month, it's absolutely free, no additional charges to the doctor or to the patient. So ultimately, all the value which doctor want to give, that goes back to the patient. And hence, more and more patients get attracted towards the doctor. Similarly, for the video consultation, there are few services, few providers who are providing video consultation, but they are charging like 20-25% of the video consultation call. Again, the charges of the doctor, like if it is 1,000 rupees, then 200 rupees per call they are charging. For video consultation also, it's a fixed charge for a year that we have, and we don't charge anything extra apart from that. Okay, this is the key differentiator. When we look into the third part, that is digital promotion, branding, and patient acquisition, this is something which every doctor wants. Unless until that doctor is not having time to breathe, they want this solution. They want more and more patients. Every doctor wants to have a website. Every doctor wants their digital promotions to be done, but they don't find the right solution. Getting a website done itself costs them around 35,000-40,000 rupees. And then digital promotion every month costs them 20,000 to 25,000 rupees at least. So it's a big money, big amount, big investment throughout the year, but ultimately the result is not coming as their desire. What we are doing, we are providing them a free website, full-fledged free website within this particular service. Secondly, we are doing their digital promotion within the same amount for the whole year. It's a very aggressive digital promotion. We do search engine optimization for their website. We do digital marketing through Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for the doctor. We do video marketing for the doctor, we do SMS marketing for the doctor, we do WhatsApp marketing for the doctor, and all the things which can help them connecting and spreading their information to the patient, we do, like blog writing and other things, right? All this is inclusive into the one-time cost for the doctor. Finally, the thing is, doctors might have multiple clinics. Now we have done appointment management, we have done video consulting, digital promotions, but how are we connecting with the vision of India, the digital vision of India, where every patient's information should be shared across? So that is where we talk about digital clinic digitization. So I have got one input from somebody to talk in Hindi. I'm sorry, मैं थोड़ा फ्लो में चला गया था, मैं बिल्कुल हिंदी में बात करता हूँ. ओके, तो जो डिजिटल क्लिनिक हमारा है, डिजिटल हम सारे क्लिनिक्स को कम्प्लीटली डिजिटाइज करते हैं. देखिए, कुछ गवर्नमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट्स होती हैं जो शायद आप लोगों को भी नहीं पता होंगी, और बहुत सारे लोग नहीं जानते हैं इस बात को, पेशेंट तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं जानते हैं, कि आप किसी डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं तो उस डॉक्टर को आपका प्रिस्क्रिप्शन 3 साल तक संभाल के रखना होता है. मतलब ये है कि अगर मेरा प्रिस्क्रिप्शन खो गया है तो मैं डॉक्टर के पास जाऊं, सर मैं इस तारीख को आया था, आप मेरा प्रिस्क्रिप्शन की कॉपी दे दीजिए. तो वो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन की कॉपी देना उस डॉक्टर के लिए कंपलसरी है. 72 घंटे के अंदर उनको प्रिस्क्रिप्शन की कॉपी देनी होती है, अंडर इनटू 72 आवर्स. लेकिन ऐसा होता नहीं है, क्योंकि डॉक्टर प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लिखते हैं, हाथ में पकड़ा देते हैं, उनके पास कोई कॉपी होती नहीं है. अब देखिए, अगर कोई डॉक्टर के पास में 30 पेशेंट एक दिन में आते हैं और वो 1000 कॉपी एक महीने में रखेगा, तो 3 साल में उसका क्लिनिक तो पेपर से ही भर जाएगा. सो इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर दैम, बट आवर सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड देम द सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस. यहाँ पे उनके सारे रिकॉर्ड्स डिजिटलाइज होके स्टोर होते हैं, राइट? ऐसे ही एक दूसरी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि जब कोई पेशेंट आता है तो डॉक्टर के प्रिस्क्रिप्शन पेपर पे, पैड पर जो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लिखा जाता है, वो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन कैपिटल लेटर्स में लिखा होना चाहिए. जबकि हम सब जानते हैं कि डॉक्टर की हैंडराइटिंग किसी को समझ में नहीं आती है, क्योंकि वो कैपिटल लेटर्स में लिखेंगे तो उनको टाइम ज़्यादा लगेगा. दूसरी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि उनको दवाई के जेनरिक नाम लिखने चाहिए, जिससे पेशेंट अपनी मर्जी की दवाई खरीद सके, उसी ब्रांड की नहीं खरीदे, कोई दूसरे ब्रांड की खरीद ले जो सस्ती हो. लेकिन उनको जेनरिक नाम कोई डॉक्टर हर एक दवाई का याद नहीं रख सकता, तो वो लिखते नहीं है. हमारा सिस्टम ये सारी इनकी कंप्लायंसेस को पूरी करता है. डॉक्टर का प्रिस्क्रिप्शन बनाने का टाइम और कम हो जाता है सिस्टम के थ्रू, क्योंकि हमारे सिस्टम में ऐसे हमने जो एल्गोरिथम, जो ऐसा मैकेनिज्म यूज किया है कि जिस प्रिस्क्रिप्शन को लिखने में या पेशेंट को हैंडल करने में डॉक्टर को 20 मिनट लगते हैं नॉर्मली, वो गूगल एनालिटिक्स का डेटा कहता है कि हमारा पेशेंट डॉक्टर के पास गया और डॉक्टर ने जब तक प्रिस्क्रिप्शन बनाया, ये काम 3.5 मिनट में होता है. 3.5 मिनट डॉट. हमने तकरीबन 4000 प्रिस्क्रिप्शंस का एनालिसिस किया था गूगल एनालिटिक्स के थ्रू, और हमें ये पता लगा कि ये 3.5 मिनट में कवर होता है. बहुत सारे डॉक्टरों ने अपने कंसल्टेशन टाइम जो है वो आधे घंटे से कम करके 5 मिनट कर दिया. ये एक बहुत बड़ी वैल्यू एडिशन है डॉक्टर के लिए. तो इस तरीके से ये हमारी की सर्विसेज हैं. हमारा सॉल्यूशन डॉक्टर की हर एक सर्विस को अटेंड करता है. ओके, दूसरा, क्योंकि ये क्लाउड बेस्ड है, तो चाहे पेशेंट हो या डॉक्टर हो, जब कभी उनको अपना प्रिस्क्रिप्शन या पेशेंट का प्रिस्क्रिप्शन एक्सेस करना है, तो वो इमीडिएटली अपने मोबाइल से कर सकते हैं, लैपटॉप से कर सकते हैं, और चाहे जहां कहीं पे भी हो वहां से कर सकते हैं. तो अगर पेशेंट कॉल करता है, रात में भी कॉल करता है, कहता है कि डॉक्टर साहब बहुत दर्द हो रहा है या ये दवाई का रिएक्शन हो रहा है, तो डॉक्टर इमीडिएटली देख सकता है कि उसने क्या दिया था और वो उसको चेंज करके दे सकता है, और पेशेंट उसके साथ. सो इट्स अ वेरी I would say it's covering all the aspect of a clinic, of a doctor. ये हर एक aspect को cover कर रहा है, और पेशेंट को भी उतना ही हेल्प कर रहा है. हमारे बिजनेस ओवरव्यू में चलते हैं. हमारी एप्स हैं, डॉक्टर ऐप है, पेशेंट ऐप है, और केमिस्ट ऐप है, जो कि जल्दी आने वाली है. अभी मतलब पायलट में रन हो रही है. प्रोबेबली मार्च तक हमारी केमिस्ट और लैब दोनों लॉन्च हो जाएंगे। जो हमारी कंपनी का विजन और मिशन है वो हमने यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन किया है। हमारा विजन है कि 2010 में जब मैं NHS नेशनल हेल्थ सर्विसेज यूके का प्रोजेक्ट हैंडल कर रहा था, तब मैंने ये सोचा कि इस तरीके का सिस्टम अगर इंडियन सिस्टम के हिसाब से कंबाइन करके बनाया जाए तो इसका फायदा न सिर्फ डॉक्टरों को मिलेगा बल्कि पेशेंट्स को भी मिलेगा, सोसाइटी को भी मिलेगा। एक ऐसा सिस्टम जहां पे आदमी को अपनी हेल्थ के लिए बिल्कुल टेंशन फ्री रहना होगा। एक इंसान बिल्कुल इस बात की परवाह ना करे कि उसके पर्चे कहाँ गए, उसके प्रिस्क्रिप्शन गलत हो गया, उसको दवाई कब लेनी है, उसको डॉक्टर के पास कब जाना है। ये सारी चीजें एक सिस्टम हैंडल कर सकता है। मिशन हमारा यही है, इसके लिए एक पावरफुल प्लेटफॉर्म बनाना। देखिए, ये सिस्टम नहीं है, ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है। प्लेटफॉर्म का मतलब ये है यहाँ पे पेशेंट्स, डॉक्टर्स, केमिस्ट, लैब्स, हर कोई एक साथ कनेक्टेड है और कनेक्टेड होगा। ओके, तो यहाँ पे ये हमारा एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसपे हेल्थ केयर IT प्लेटफॉर्म हम इसको बोलते हैं। ये एक इकोसिस्टम है जहाँ पे हर किसी को उनकी जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो प्रोवाइड होती है। ओके, कोर वैल्यूज हमारी हैं, वी वर्क ऑन एथिकल इंटीग्रल वैल्यूज। एथिकल और इंटीग्रल वैल्यूज का मतलब ये है, जैसा कि हमने बताया, तकरीबन 40,000 पेशेंट्स हमको दिखा चुके हैं, तकरीबन 50,000 के आसपास प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जनरेट हुए हैं अभी तक। लेकिन हमारे कभी आज तक एक थोड़ा सा भी किसी को डाउट नहीं आया कि हाँ, क्योंकि हमारी जो इंफॉर्मेशन है, हम अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन को बिल्कुल सिक्योर रखते हैं। बाकी कंप्यूटर्स हैं, उन पे केस चल रहे हैं, डेटा लीक कर दिया, ये हो गया, फलाना ढिकना, वो अपने एग्रीमेंट में ये चीज लिख के रखते हैं कि हम आपके डेटा को एनालिसिस के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं, और हम अपने एग्रीमेंट में ये लिख के रखते हैं कि चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए आपका डेटा लीक नहीं होगा। सो दिस इज एथिकल एंड इंटीग्रल वैल्यू दैट वी प्रोवाइड। एक पेशेंट का डेटा बहुत क्रिटिकल होता है। बहुत क्रिटिकल इसलिए होता है क्योंकि उसकी हेल्थ इंफॉर्मेशन है उसमें। किसी आदमी की, किसी औरत की हेल्थ इंफॉर्मेशन बहुत क्रिटिकल होती है, जो लीक नहीं होनी चाहिए, जो अनफॉर्चुनेटली लीक आउट हो जाती है। दूसरा हमारा जो कोर वैल्यू है कि हमारे क्लाइंट को, चाहे वो पेशेंट हो, चाहे डॉक्टर हो, चाहे केमिस्ट हो, चाहे पाथलैब वाला हो, उनको रिटर्न ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट बहुत जल्दी मिलना चाहिए। रेगुलेटरी और गवर्नमेंट कंप्लायंसेस हमारा सिस्टम कैटर करता है। कल को अगर मान लीजिए कुछ रेगुलेटरी कंप्लायंसेस फोर्सफुली इंप्लीमेंट किए जाते हैं, जैसे आजकल होता है, चीजें इंप्लीमेंट कर दी जाती हैं और लोगों को अडेयर करना पड़ता है, अगर ऐसा होता है तो उसमें डॉक्टर को परेशान होने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि यह IT का काम है। उसमें सीधा सा डॉक्टर, जैसे ही कोई नई कंप्लायंस आएगी, डॉक्टर हमारा सिस्टम यूज करता रहेगा, हम उस कंप्लायंस को कवर करेंगे, हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे अपलोड करेंगे, और डॉक्टर अपने आप अलाइन हो जाएगा। तो कोई भी आके डॉक्टर को कल को ये नहीं कह सकता कि आपका जो है सॉल्यूशन वो हमारे को कंप्लाई नहीं कर रहा है। ओके, कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। अगेन इन द बिजनेस ओवरव्यू, एज वी हैव टॉक, अगर हम देखें कि एक डॉक्टर का क्या होता है, सबसे पहले चीज जो हमारी है वो है हमारा ग्लोबल पेटेंट अप्रूव्ड सॉल्यूशन। ओके, दूसरा ये है कंप्रिहेंसिव ब्रांडिंग एंड मार्केटिंग फॉर द डॉक्टर। अब हम यहाँ पे एक रफ वैल्यू आपको बता रहे हैं कि डॉक्टर को अगर ये सब काम करवाना होता है तो उसे कितना पैसा लग जाता है। तकरीबन 30,000 रुपए एक वेबसाइट बनवाने के लगते हैं, जिसमें उसको डोमेन भी बाय करना है, स्पेस भी बाय करना है, वो सब करना है, और हर साल की मेंटेनेंस चार्ज तकरीबन 10,000 रुपए उसको देनी पड़ती है, जिससे जिस किसी ने डेवलप किया है वो उसको हैंडल करता रहे। तो पहले साल में अगर उन्होंने 30,000 का खर्चा किया, सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन का तकरीबन अगर हम 15,000 रुपए महीने का भी खर्चा लेके चलते हैं तो 1,80,000 रुपए का उनका खर्चा हो जाता है। डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का अगर हम 10,000 रुपए का भी खर्चा लेके चलते हैं तो तकरीबन उनका 1,02,000 का खर्चा हो जाता है। गूगल मैपिंग का एक क्लिनिक का तकरीबन 7,000 का खर्चा होता है। कुल मिला के तकरीबन 3.5 लाख रुपए का खर्चा एक डॉक्टर का होता है अगर उसको सर्विसेज अपने आप से अवेल करनी होती हैं। लेकिन उसका सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज ये आता है कि क्योंकि डॉक्टर टेक्निकल नहीं है, तो उनको ये चीज़ किसी और के भरोसे पे करनी पड़ती है। वो क्या कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा है आप नहीं जानते। यहाँ पे और जो की फंक्शनलिटीज हैं, अपॉइंटमेंट मैनेजमेंट वगैरह के लोग 6-7 हज़ार रुपये महीने का चार्ज करते हैं या फिर 30% का कमीशन चार्ज करते हैं। पेशेंट मैनेजमेंट सॉल्यूशन के लिए एक बार का चार्ज 50,000 रुपये से 1 लाख रुपए तक का है। सॉल्यूशन होस्टिंग की कॉस्ट तकरीबन 10,000 रुपये महीना चली जाती है और तकरीबन 6 लाख से ज्यादा का पैकेज बन जाता है। जो सर्विस 1 साल में 6 लाख डॉक्टर खर्च करके लेता है, वही सर्विस हम 15,000 रुपए में डॉक्टर को पूरे साल के लिए देते हैं। दिस इज द वैल्यू एडिशन दैट वी आर ब्रिंगिंग ऑन द टेबल। इसके बाद में कोई डॉक्टर अगर ये इसको बेनिफिट को अवेल नहीं करना चाहे तो वो एक अलग कहानी है, बट अदरवाइज 6 लाख रुपए की वैल्यू अगर किसी को 15,000 रुपए में मिल रही है और वो भी एक कंपनी के साथ जो कि 4 साल से रजिस्टर्ड है और जिनके इतने सॉल्यूशंस हैं, देन आई थिंक दिस इज समथिंग विच जस्टिफाइज द कॉस्ट। ये हमारी टीम है। मैं हूं, मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन आपके साथ हो चुका है। मिस्टर सुनील रावल हैं जो हमारे यूजर इंटरफेस डिपार्टमेंट को हेड करते हैं। मतलब सॉल्यूशन इजी कैसे बनाया जाए, किस तरह से किया जाए, ये उनका काम है। बहुत इजी सिंप्लीफाइड करने के लिए उनका तकरीबन 20 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है और उनके ग्लोबल क्लाइंट्स रहे हैं जैसे टेक महिंद्रा, AT&T यूएसए, वेराइजन यूएसए, वोडाफोन कतार, ये उनके कुछ क्लाइंट्स के नाम हैं। मिस्टर हुमायूं जहीर हमारे सेल्स और मार्केटिंग को हेड कर रहे हैं। इनका तकरीबन 18 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है और इन्होंने आइडिया सेलुलर जॉब वगैरह में आइडिया सेलुलर में काफ़ी साल काम किया है। इनका कोर एक्सपीरियंस है सेल्स और मार्केटिंग का, रदर टाइप का, जो हमारे सॉल्यूशंस के साथ में टाइप करते हैं। चैनल पार्टनरिंग टीम हमारी अलग है। एंड मिस्टर ललित अंबस्ता इज हैविंग ओवर 14 इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस इन लीगल, जो कि हमारे IP अटर्नी हैं जिन्होंने हमारे पेटेंट्स को फाइल किया है और ये स्पीकर हैं, एम्पैनल्ड स्पीकर्स हैं विद द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ MSME एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के साथ। This is what we are providing to the doctor. Again, in nutshell, ब्रांड बिल्डिंग है हमारी, जहां पे हम डॉक्टर का ब्रांड डेवलप करते हैं। पेशेंट कनेक्ट है, जहां पे हम डॉक्टर को पेशेंट्स के साथ कनेक्ट करते हैं थ्रू मल्टीपल चैनल्स। देखिए, ब्रांड बिल्डिंग का मतलब यह है कि डॉक्टर की इंफॉर्मेशन पेशेंट के पास गई। पेशेंट कनेक्ट का मतलब यह है कि पेशेंट डॉक्टर के पास आया, जो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जनरेट हुई उसकी डेटा हैंडलिंग हुई, सिक्योरिटी कंप्लायंसेस हुई और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे कंप्लीट क्लिनिकल ऑटोमेशन हुआ। तो इसमें बहुत सारे मॉड्यूल्स हैं एक प्लेटफॉर्म में जो हम कर रहे हैं। इनको बहुत बारीक तरीके से हम इसकी सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं। पैकेज ऑफरिंग जो है, अगेन वही इंफॉर्मेशन हमारी दूसरे तरीके से है, लेकिन ये डॉक्टर के स्पेसिफिक है। डॉक्टर की डिजिटल अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करते हैं हम, सोशल मीडिया क्रिएशन करते हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन फ्लो होता है, जितने भी सिस्टम्स डॉक्टर के पास कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं वो सब आपस में कम्युनिकेट करते हैं। डॉक्टर को पता भी नहीं चलता है कि वो क्या कर रहा है, उसको क्या बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, क्या चीज़ है। टेलीमेडिसिन हमारा अलग सॉल्यूशन है। इन सारी सर्विसेज से पेशेंट को जो ईज होती है, पेशेंट डिलाइट होती है। देखिए, पेशेंट खुश होगा तो पेशेंट बार बार आएगा। हमारा सिंपल एस्पेक्ट ये है। और वेबसाइट होती है डॉक्टर्स की। Okay, I'm getting some messages. I will handle the queries after I complete the presentation. Okay, आज की इंडस्ट्री के जो की गैप्स हैं मैं ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूं। अगर देखें तो हर एक पीस अलग है, हर कोई इंडिविजुअल है। ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा डॉक्टर लैब के साथ कनेक्टेड होते हैं क्योंकि उनका कमीशन होता है लैब से। वो रेफर कर देते हैं कि आप उस लैब से करवाना, इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, या फिर अब आप उस केमिस्ट से दवाई लेना। अदरवाइज ये सारे मॉड्यूल्स जो हैं अलग हैं, जिनको हमने क्लब किया है। अब वंस अगेन दीज आर द की गैप्स। हर एक पेशेंट के मल्टीपल आईडीज हैं। अगर एक पेशेंट दिल्ली में रह रहा है तो उसके 3-4 दिल्ली के डॉक्टर होंगे, फिर वो बॉम्बे चला गया तो उसके 3-4 बॉम्बे में डॉक्टर होंगे। उनके पास सारा डेटा पड़ा हुआ है, लेकिन वो एक जगह कंसोलिडेट नहीं हो सकता। डिसइंटीग्रेटेड ट्रीटमेंट प्रोसेस है। पेशेंट को भागना पड़ता है हर जगह, उसको दवाइयाँ ढूंढनी पड़ती हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें होती हैं। मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड कंसोलिडेशन नहीं है, कहीं पे भी एक जगह पे कंसोलिडेटेड मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स नहीं है। अपॉइंटमेंट सॉल्यूशंस बड़े कॉम्प्लेक्स होते हैं, जो टीयर 2 टीयर 3 सिटीज में तो बिल्कुल नहीं हो पाते हैं। लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि हम बात करके अपॉइंटमेंट बुक कर लें। डेटा सिक्योरिटी है नहीं, हार्डली 2% डॉक्टर्स ऐसे हैं जिनको मालूम है कि डेटा सिक्योरिटी कैसे हैंडल करनी है, क्योंकि ये उनका डोमेन नहीं है, वो इलाज करते हैं, आईटी वाले नहीं हैं। और ई प्रिस्क्रिप्शन मैनेजमेंट है ही नहीं इंडिया में, 99% डॉक्टर्स हैंड रिटन प्रिस्क्रिप्शन देते हैं। ये हमारी हेल्थ केयर इंडस्ट्री का साइज है, जो कि 2017-18 में 150 बिलियन डॉलर की थी, और 2022 तक इसको 372 बिलियन डॉलर का एंटिसिपेट किया जाता है। आप देख सकते हैं इसमें बहुत बड़ा उछाल है, और मेरे ख्याल में ये नंबर अभी और बढ़ जाएगा, क्योंकि जैसे कोविड-19 के साथ जो सिचुएशन हुई है, ऐसी सिचुएशन एंटिसिपेट नहीं की गई थी जब ये मार्केट एनालिसिस हुई थी। ओके, तो ये बहुत बड़ा फील्ड है, बहुत बड़ी मार्केट है, बहुत पैसा है, अनटच्ड मार्केट है, जहाँ पे आप लोग फ्रेंचाइजी लेकर बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज ला सकते हैं और बहुत अच्छा बिजनेस सेटअप कर सकते हैं। फ्रेंचाइजी सिस्टम के लिए हमारे फाइनेंशियल्स हैं, जो हमारे फ्रेंचाइजीज के लिए हैं। टीयर 1 सिटीज में फ्रेंचाइजी फी है 3.5 लाख रुपए की, और इसमें 7 लाख रुपए का टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट है फ्रेंचाइजी फी को मिलाकर। ये हमारा एंटिसिपेटेड है, ये कॉस्ट कम ज़्यादा भी हो सकती है बाकी के जो 3.5 लाख रुपए हैं, क्योंकि इसमें आपका ऑफिस सेटअप है, इसमें आपका ब्रांड सेटअप है, दूसरी चीज़ें हैं। अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी है तो प्रोबेबली दैट्स योर कॉल। ओके, जो नए डॉक्टर्स आप एक्वायर करते हैं, उन डॉक्टर्स पे जैसे 15,000 हमने पर डॉक्टर फी बताई है, एनुअल फी, तो जो डॉक्टर एक्वायर होते हैं उस पर 20% कमीशन मिलता है फ्रेंचाइजी को, और रिन्यूअल्स पे 15% का कमीशन मिलता है। और इसके अलावा अगर आप कोई टारगेट लेके चलते हैं और उस टारगेट को अचीव होता है, तो वो टारगेट पे आपको अचीव होने पे एडिशनल इंसेंटिव मिलता है, 5% तक एडिशनल इंसेंटिव मिलता है। वो एक अलग इंफॉर्मेशन है जो प्रोबेबली जब आप इंक्वायर करेंगे तो आपको प्रोवाइड कर दी जाएगी। ये अंदाजा लगाया गया है विद द मिनिमल अंडरस्टैंडिंग, जिस हिसाब से अभी हम लोगों को रिस्पॉन्स मिल रहा है कि आपका ये पूरा इन्वेस्टमेंट 7 लाख रुपए का आपके मंथली एक्सपेंसेस के साथ मिला के आपका 7 महीने में एवरेज पेबैक पीरियड है। आपका पूरा पैसा 7 महीने में निकल आएगा। एग्रीमेंट टर्म है 3 साल की। इसी तरीके से टीयर 2 का है, टीयर 3 और टीयर 4 का है। यहाँ पे फ्रेंचाइजी फी 1 लाख रुपए कम है क्योंकि आप टीयर 2 सिटी में हैं। हालांकि टीयर 2 सिटी में ज़्यादा हमने, जैसा मैंने बताया कि हमने टीयर 2 सिटी में इसको ट्राई किया है और बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स आया है, वहीं पे ज़्यादा अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स आया एज ए मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट। बरेली, मेरठ, 2 ऐसी सिटीज़ हैं जहाँ पे हमने ट्राई किया और डॉक्टर्स ने इसको बहुत पसंद किया है। लेकिन फिर भी वहाँ पे क्योंकि टीयर 2 सिटी है, लोगों की स्पेंड कैपेसिटी कम होती है, तो हमने इसकी फ्रेंचाइजी फी कम रखी है। टोटल आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है 5.5 लाख रुपए पड़ेगा जाके। एक बात मैं इसमें ऐड करना चाहूँगा, जो आपका टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट है इसमें तकरीबन 3 महीने कंपनी आपको आपके नाम से डिजिटल मार्केटिंग करके देगी। आपके ब्रांड का जो आप जब जैसे हमारे फ्रेंचाइजी सेटअप हो रहे हैं, तो आपको आपके नाम पे हम ब्रांडिंग करेंगे। वहाँ के आपके जोन के जितने भी डॉक्टर्स हैं, उन डॉक्टर्स को फेसबुक पे, ट्विटर, इंस्टाग्राम वगैरह पे कनेक्ट किया जाएगा। उनको इस स्पाइरल्स हेल्थ के बारे में बताया जाएगा, आपके बारे में बताया जाएगा, आपकी कॉन्टेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन दी जाएगी। इससे आपके पास में लीड्स भी आएंगी, और अगर आप किसी डॉक्टर के पास जाएंगे तो उसको पता होगा कि स्पाइरल्स हेल्थ क्या है और आप कहाँ से आए हैं। तो एक तरीके से ये आपका पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म सेटअप कर देगा, आपको बहुत इजी रहेगा उस चीज को ग्रो करने के लिए। ऑन द सिमिलर टर्म्स अगर देखें हम यहाँ पे हमारी एक्विजिशन टर्म जो है, ये जो सर्विस कमीशन हैं वो थ्रू आउट ऑल द 4 टीयर्स दे आर सेम, चारों जगह पे एक ही जैसी हैं। हमारी फ्रेंचाइजी फी कम होती गई है टीयर के हिसाब से, और उसी हिसाब से आपका खर्चा कम होता गया है। हालांकि क्योंकि टीयर 2 में हमने एंटिसिपेट किया है कि डॉक्टर्स भी कम होंगे, टीयर 3 में और कम होंगे, तो इस हिसाब से आपका मंथली जो आपका पेबैक पीरियड है वो थोड़ा इंक्रीज होता चला जाता है। And with this, I would like to conclude my presentation. और मैं यहाँ पे आपसे एक जो मेरे पास में क्वेश्चंस आए हैं, मैं उनको थोड़ा लेता हूँ.
Thank you, Gupesh. I think it was a great presentation, and we really see the kind of the platform you've created has a strong value creation, and I think your experience, your personal experience, also is very strong on the category. Still, I think the digitalization of the healthcare and practitioners is one of the poorest in the world is in India, and now it is a need both for the doctors and for the larger community that digitalization really happens. This would also bring in a lot of market intelligence, also understanding and forecasting. And what has happened in COVID has actually opened up the larger debate of our healthcare capabilities. And healthcare capabilities can only be judged and really reformed and only and when they come on a certain mode of platform. And you're absolutely right. This is a very strong agenda for Prime Minister. This is a very strong agenda for Health Ministry. This is a very strong agenda for MCI. So everybody is working to really putting this together. So we'll stay on the focus on the business model today, because this is a business webinar, and we talk about how franchising and business partnership with your company would benefit potential investors. And before I start, I'll just try to summarize that the platform which is created would be given to you in your city as a representative, and you will go and engage local doctors. You'll get them on a platform, and later this can be also you will have to renew them as they would use that platform. So let's start with the basic structure. What it would cost a average doctor to come on a platform. What is our services we do? Is there a basic price, and then there is a value-added price, and so on and so forth. So if you want to do some kind of a unit economics of a particular engagement with the doctor, how much he is able to spend on the platform?
I'm sorry, Gaurav. I think I haven't got your question properly. Can you please repeat?
What is the when a doctor comes on a platform, how much he has to pay?
Yes. So as I have mentioned it, the charges are annual charges. These are 15,000 plus GST for all the services. Video consultation is a separate service. That is 12,000 plus GST separately. So the basic services where we are doing all the automation, digital marketing, branding, appointment management, clinic management, patient management, prescription management, compliances management, everything is covered under 15,000 plus GST. Video consulting is separate thing, that is 12,000 plus GST for the year.
So it's technically for a full detailed CRM stroke, the clinic management stroke, even your integration with other platforms, all that put together as a platform is costing you only around about 1,500 rupees per month kind of thing. So it's not really why I wanted to really highlight this, because I want to see that what is the cost, because end of the day, how much demand it would create and what is it impacting the doctor. So it's not so much. So let's understand even a small city where you already have started operations and started working on that. How much a franchisee would be able to enroll on how many doctors he will be able to do that, and what kind of infrastructure which the franchisee would need to do that? Would he need a direct salespeople, or maybe like MR who would go to doctors and give them a demo and then enroll them?
So Gaurav, the best model which we have worked out is basically we have taken help of the MRs. And MR are not really the salespeople. Doctors' expectation from MRs are different. They never give money to the MR. So the sale need to happen from the salesperson itself. MRs always help in telling who is the right prospect. So when we connect with when we connected into tier 2 cities, we connected with the 2-3 top MRs, and then we got all the details, and then from there we started working on that. Obviously, MRs have their own benefits. Then only they provide the information. The best way to do and work with the doctors is to book an appointment with them earlier. See what happens normally till now for the doctors, everybody is an MR who is coming to sell something. Everybody is an MR. So when we put one telecaller kind of is able to do 200, 250 calls in a day and able to generate 15 to 20 leads very easily in a day. So when these leads are generated, when doctor knows that somebody is coming about a solution, then they give sufficient time. They are already having their mindset ready. And then the salesperson need to go over there and explain, right? So this is the best model which we see, using MR for the connects and telecalling for appointment and then selling it. This reduces actually the closure time in a big way.
Very interesting. So one side you capture the data bank and you understand who need to be targeted, or you what I call the reference points, and second side you have a direct sales team who would go and pitch and do that. So obviously the MRs would have their own benefit. So how many doctors you would think that on a monthly cycle a franchisee would be able to really do that, and what kind of a projection of revenues we can really look at for a franchisee?
Right. So when it comes to the projections, actually, I understand that the first month would certainly be not so productive because they will be understanding, learning, and working on that. I think the first quarter itself, we have, I would say that the sale would increase gradually, but it would take its own time because people would know. As I said, that we'll be providing the digital marketing, the branding, and everything will happen within that money. So doctors will understand that somebody is looking for providing some solution, something is coming, and that would help us. Slowly, market will start capturing. See, in India, we have seen there's one thing happens. People follow other people. Nobody want to take, very little people who want to take the first step, and that is where the challenge comes. Okay, so it takes its own time, but I think the first quarter would be critical, and a real flow will start coming from the second quarter. In first quarter, if I take an average, let's say in a tier A cities, I think covering around 90 to 100 doctors in first 3 months would be like very practical. Okay, onboarding about 90 to 100 doctors in first 3 months, where first month might be very less, second month might be little more, and third month might be wonderful. Okay, but from the next month onward, I think this percentage would really go high because the references will go, doctors will talk to in their own circles and will get a better market. So I would say in first 3 months, probably 90 to 100 doctors is something in tier A cities is good, is easy to cover, easy to onboard.
Sure. So another question I would have is that, what kind of a training is provided by you? That's one part of the question. And just for our audience, that this is a cycle, any direct sales kind of a cycle, especially in the tech space. The first year is always difficult because you're doing the first cycle of acquisition, actually the first 2 quarters, and then the reference moving in. And a good reference is very important in the doctor community, because if you go and tell somebody that he's already using, some people are already using that reference point actually goes to another thing. In every market, there is opinion makers. And if you get the opinion makers right, everybody else follows you. But the second year onwards, once you have built the network, say you have maybe 1,000 odd doctors being covered in your territory, if it's a big city, if it's a smaller city, some lesser number, then next year it become a renewal structure. So next 2 years, you have to make a very little effort, and most of the time the auto renewals come in. So you really make money in the second and the third year much more. So what kind of support, Gopeshji, you would provide from a training viewpoint, and maybe to initially, because I've always seen that in a direct sales kind of structure, the first 3, 4, 5, 10 acquisitions are always very, very critical. How do you get to the market? How you open up the market? There's a lot of, are you also planning to do some kind of maybe a small roadshow where some doctors can be brought in and some demos can be given? Anything which can help the franchisee to kickstart his business?
Right. So Gaurav, I would like to mention a few things over here. We would provide some videos of the doctors as testimonials, different type of doctors, different age groups, and how the system is helping them. We'll also provide whatever specific content people need. Like for dental, it would be different, and for gynae, it would be different, right? So if any of our franchisee would ask that if we can provide some different or modified content or brochure or things, we would be always ready to do that. Okay. Coming to the point which you asked, how the training would happen, that is actually the very critical part. Since we are all in a COVID period and the situation, we will provide the similar online training. We'll provide online training to all franchisees and their people. This like a week is good enough for the training, shadowing, and reverse shadowing. So I would repeat these three words. The training would take probably 2 days. Shadowing will take another 2 days. Shadowing मतलब जहाँ पे आपका representative बात करेगा, मतलब हमारा representative बात करेगा डॉक्टर से और आपका representative देखेगा कि कैसे बात हो रही है, क्या बात हो रही है. उसके बाद में लास्ट 2 days में आपका रिप्रेजेंटेटिव बात करेगा और हमारा रिप्रेजेंटेटिव बताएगा कि आपने उसको कहाँ पे थोड़ा सा और बेटर कर सकते थे. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट वी डू इन द एज अ पार्ट ऑफ ट्रेनिंग. 1 वीक की ट्रेनिंग सफिशिएंट है. उसके अलावा भी अगर कोई नया रिसोर्स ज्वाइन होता है, अगर हमारे फ्रेंचाइजीज चाहेंगे कि हम आपको ट्रेनिंग दें, तो हम दोबारा से उसके सेशंस भी प्लान कर लेंगे. देखिए, एज अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस होल थिंग, IT industry, what I feel the most important and critical aspect is support. Okay, हर कोई सपोर्ट चाहता है. डॉक्टर को भी सपोर्ट चाहिए. डॉक्टर को भी कुछ नया करने के लिए, कुछ समझने के लिए सपोर्ट चाहिए, या आपकी टीम को सपोर्ट चाहिए. तो ऐसा हो सकता है कि आपकी टीम कहीं पे अटक जाए. So we'll provide you, we'll have a person associated with you, will be available on a phone call away. Okay, तो कभी भी आप कहीं पे अटकते हैं, कॉल करेंगे, आपका जो अकाउंट मैनेजर होगा वो आपके साथ कनेक्ट होगा, वो आपको गाइड करेगा. तो अपार्ट फ्रॉम ट्रेनिंग ऑल्सो विल हैव दिस सपोर्ट मैकेनिज्म टू यू. और अगर आप डॉक्टर से भी बात कराना चाहेंगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ओके, and material, as I said, will provide the testimonial videos, will provide other material also. अगर किसी तरीके से कुछ modifications करवाना है, कुछ thoughts आता है, we can do that, as long as it is allowed and permitted by our system. So we are very flexible in that part.
Sure, that's very, very helpful. Sonia, over to you for your questions. There are a couple of questions were coming in, and my request to audience is that if you are interested in a particular city, you can also write which city you are interested, so we can take up with Bhupesh ji in terms of that, is that city open in one immediate rollout or no?
Thank you so much, Bhupesh. And I would just say that Indian health tech industry has played an important role in bringing together, and this community, the medical community, has been very, very fragmented with millions of patients all across, and players like you are simplifying the healthcare process and creating a lot of value add services to all stakeholders. So I'll pick one important question. I'll start with the fee. Bhupesh, you talked about a fee of 15,000, which is for a doctor, which he needs to pay on an annual basis. And against that, there are certain services which are provided to him. Now, is this fee standard across all the 4 tiers that we talked about? Because smaller cities, typically tier 4, when you mentioned even the prescription consulting fee, which a doctor charges, is comparatively low. So any thoughts on that, please?
Sonia, right now we have considered it same all across, because it's not related to the number of prescriptions or anything. As I said, it doesn't matter. It is actually related to how we are branding to the doctor. See, what we are providing to the doctor, every month we are providing 4 posts of the doctors in 5 different platforms. It's about 20 digital marketing posts going every month for a doctor. Okay, and then the support that we are providing, like other things. So the cost is basically against these things to sustain that. Okay. So 15,000 we have considered standard across all the tier A to tier 4. Okay. And that's the answer.
Okay, great. Now, another thing which also came across, to me, because we talked about some competition already existing in the market, and many of them are big players, and some of them are starting to do region wise. Now, would you have an estimate of doctors who are currently on various platforms, and how many of these doctors are currently on no platforms? Second, and how many of these would be in multiple platforms? So.
Yeah, sure. So let me answer you the very first thing. In India, mostly the doctors who are on the platform are the allopathic doctors. Okay, very few homeopathic doctors and very few Ayurvedic doctors. So the very first thing is, in totality, we are having about 22 lakh doctors in India, out of which allopathic doctors are probably somewhere 7 lakhs or something. Okay. Now, I would say probably 10% doctors are on all different platforms. 90% market is still available. देखिए क्या है कि जितने भी मार्केट्स हैं, मेजरली जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स आए हैं, ओके, वो सिर्फ अपॉइंटमेंट मैनेजमेंट के लिए आए हैं. ठीक है, दैट इज क्विक मनी एंड विद द लेस हेसल. लेकिन ये प्रोडक्ट आके मेट्रो सिटीज में आके वहीं पे रुक के रह गए. They never went to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities. Okay. And that is what we tried when we did our initial analysis. So we tried in tier B cities and we figured out that yes, our product is very well accepted. Competition का जो benefit हमको मिलना है, जो हमने देखा हमको मिला है rather, वो ये है कि tier 2 cities में या tier 3 cities में people are waiting. People are literally waiting कि ऐसा कोई प्रोडक्ट वहां पे उनके पास आए. तो जब हम वहां पहुंचे तो we are actually really welcomed by that. So I would say about 90% market is still untouched and that is available, and probably 2% to 3% total doctors are there who have gone on different platforms, but they use only free services. पेड के लिए वो सिर्फ एक ही पे जाते हैं, किसी भी एक पे चले जाएंगे.
Okay. Now, when we talk about the revenue model, which would you want to maybe reflect upon it? What are the margins in the business, and typically what are the operating costs one would have, and would that cost increase over a period of time, decrease over a period of time, and does it need to keep more people initially? How does it work as far as these cost and manpower is concerned for the center?
You're talking from the franchisee perspective.
Franchisee perspective.
Right. So as I've said, we have worked on this and we have worked it out, as we have mentioned in the presentation. In tier A cities, when we have considered, let's say 95 doctors in the first quarter and more increasing in the next quarter, what we have seen that within 7 months, the complete cost investment is being taken out by the franchisee. After that, 29 months is their own working, all their profits, all their everything. Okay. Very rightly, as Gaurav said, second year is actually the productive year, where the renewals are happening with very little effort, because there's a reputation which is already been built, and the new doctors are also coming with the flow because they are seeing the others are getting benefit. So the real flow starts from the second year. That's a kind of calculation that we have done, and probably we can share.
Now, since this is just a annual subscription model and some value-added services like I think this is a consultation, which is video consultation, where the doctor would pay over and above. And we don't have anything which is ongoing, which is a part of prescription, which the franchisee would earn. So it would mean that he needs to acquire on an average about 300 to 400 odd doctors every quarter. Is that right?
Yeah, I think
this is a new acquisition.
Right. This is the new acquisition for the first year. And the second year, the renewals will come into the picture. But as I mentioned, that our target is, with this all condition, by March, we should be able to launch our chemist and lab module. In the chemist and lab modules, it would be more on the basis of how much business they are doing through us. And then it would be like other stream to work upon.
Sure. And based on your own experience of how you've been doing, what is the renewal rate for the second year and the third year from the same doctors? And what is a franchisee expected to bring in terms of new acquisitions in these 2 years?
Okay, so we haven't gone into the second year yet. With the few doctors we have gone in, and our renewal rate was more than 90%. Okay, and it's something like when we are providing a service, as I mentioned earlier, we always believe that service is the key. Providing service to the doctor is the key. We always remain connected with the doctor. We see if doctor is not using system for a few days, we get an alert that this doctor has not used for 3 days or 4 days. So our backend team talk to the doctor. Are you facing any problem? Anything that we can help with? And this is what doctors likes most. So what we have seen, 90% renewals we have seen with the doctors who we have tried and tested in last couple of months. But the renewals for the new fresh up startup in the second year, we haven't really gone into that part. As I'm saying, this is what we have done so far. It was not the real sale. It was just trial, pilot. Now with the Franchise India, we are launching it pan India.
Sure. Now, very quick questions which I'll take some from our audience also. One, typically, what is the cost of service? You talked about various activities the franchisee would do against that 15,000. So what actually is that cost of service to him against that 15,000? One. And second, since we also talk about monthly appointment generation, what is the average monthly appointment one can generate for a doctor?
We cannot really commit anything on the appointment part because as the regulatory compliances, and this is very interesting, though I have mentioned that there are companies which are actually providing doctors and charging commission. As per regulatory compliances, this is illegal. Okay. So we cannot say that we will bring you so many number of patients, or we cannot give any number of commitment like this. That is illegal as per the government guidelines. However, what we have seen that the doctors who have opted, like they have just gone with our appointment system in the pilot time, they mentioned to us that at least 3 to 5 patients per day footfall has increased for them. And these patients are the patients who have like revisiting them again, which was not, the revisit count was not that high earlier. Okay, so we can say that probably, let's say 100 to 150 doctors a month is patients a month coming to the doctor. That's in a city like Noida. Mm-hmm. It could be different from the different cities' perspective. And so this is what it is. However, when we talk about the first question you asked about the commission of the patient.
Cost of, so 15,000 against 15,000 that we charge from the doctors, what actually would become the cost of servicing the various activities that we do for a franchisee?
Right. So for the franchisee, they get 20% out of it. So 3,000 comes to the franchisee plus GST, 3,000 plus GST.
And all these activities are conducted by you, right? So he retains 20% is what you're saying?
Yes, they retains 20%.
All right. Now we talked about, two interface also. One was the tech interface for the doctors and for the patients. Is there also interface for the franchisee where he would have visibility of what is happening? And also, is there some kind of monthly report structure which is given to these doctors on how the performance has been in that month? And right. Who does that? It goes to the franchisee or it is directly generated from the parent?
It is directly generated by us. We provide to the doctor that how much what value they have got in the whole month. Okay. We give them the Google reports from the Google that how many people have come on their website, how many people have searched for them. Again, because we don't go into the illegal part, so we don't tell that how many patients came to you, but we show that how many people searched you, how many people come to your website through us. And that's what the value addition that we are providing. So that we give to the doctor. And for the franchisee also, we have an interface where franchisee would keep on entering their leads and doctors and whatever when they get converted. So when a franchisee will register a doctor, a franchisee code is being generated, which will be automatically updated into that. So we know whose doctor, Dr. X belongs to which particular franchisee, so that it's easier for us to understand and make the payments clear. So that system also we provide.
Okay. Now, with this question, what kind of areas given to a franchisee? Are you operating within a set radius? Say within this radius, all doctors would come under a franchisee. How is that territory defined for him?
So we have defined our cities into the zone, our zones based on that, and most of the zones are like they are divided in such a manner that anticipated they should have equal doctors. Like Delhi, we have divided in 5 zones. Okay, Noida we have divided in 2 zones. Ghaziabad again in 2 zones. So there's a prime area of Ghaziabad and the rest of the Ghaziabad, and so on. Right. So this is how it would be.
Great. I think very helpful. And last question, which I like to pick up, which are the priority locations you would want to enter? Because we see inquiries from a lot of parts of the country.
Sorry, from Tamil Nadu, from Coimbatore, somebody wants to do it. Are we open for that city?
Right. So actually, we are right now working on this, and in the morning itself, we discussed this with Archana also. So we are working on this right now, and we'll probably in a day or two we'll publish it.
Like Kolkata also, we have another one, Cochin and a few other locations. Great. Gupesh, maybe one question which I'm seeing, I just missed out. Yes, on the profile of people, we have one question he says, I'm not a doctor, will be okay for me to get into a business like that. So would you want to reflect on that as a last question?
Sorry, wait, question again, please.
People who don't come from relevant profiles, they say, I'm not a doctor. Can I go ahead and become a franchisee? So would you want to reflect on the profile of people? So to say, what kind of
this is basically a pure sales activity.
Tech sales. Rather, if you have any kind of direct sales experience, then it will be even better for you.
Right. I think I saw one question. There was something about the patent.
Yeah, let me take that question out. Okay, now we have Rajesh Kumar. He says, what's the possibility that the patent will be approved? They've already done their trial test before COVID, and it is claimed that before COVID, their numbers were high, not so much now. So what happens if the patent is not approved and some other company starts on the same platform? Is the investment safe?
All right. So very wonderful question, Rajesh Kumarji, and let me explain you about this. Our patent is already approved. Okay, it's already approved and it's filed for the grant. So the patent process, the way it works, when we give a patent, there is a validation done by the governing authority, and they says that, okay, it is unique or it is not unique. Okay, like our patent was filed in some March 2016. So anybody who is coming out after March 2016, and these IT patents are normally for 12 years. So when anybody is coming after March 2016, they would not be approved because that's already there. So that's your second question, if somebody else comes into it. So nobody else can come into it. That's the very first thing. Usually patents are applied in one country. We have applied in 4 countries because of the very strategic plan. How we have to, what all areas of the world we have to cover and cater. Okay. Coming to your first question, what is the possibility that patent would be approved? Now we have to just present it and it would be granted. Okay. Normally there are questions, but we have already seen in Canada, they have raised no questions. In Australia also, there is no question which has come. In India, certainly we are waiting because the patent grant period is longer in India. Because there's so many people, so many intelligent people who are always putting for the patents. So now coming to your question, which you have asked, very valid question, that it was much higher before COVID and after COVID it reduced because of the sudden impact which happened into the market. If you remember, first 3 months, those individual doctors were not even doing the practice. They were not even meeting the people. Then they started coming with the complete PPE kit. So initially our solution was more dependent on the e-prescription. Now somebody who is wearing the PPE kit, he cannot do entries into the system. So now we have changed the system accordingly. And again, our doctors have started using it. Now it is much more simplified. Also, we have launched our video consulting module to avoid that. And some of our doctors, they are now using, they are working from the home itself. They have quarantined themselves. They are seeing patient over the video consulting. And some of the doctors have come up with even better idea. They are sitting in their home. Patient is sitting in their clinic, in their cabin, and their assistant is just coordinating for the video consultation, and things are happening. So COVID is a situation which has brought everything down. Every focus has gone for the COVID, and even patients are not going. So there is the impact because of this, not because of the system. And now things are again growing up. And just to add to this, as I showed you into the presentation, the anticipated market till 2022 is $372 billion anticipated in India, only in India. Okay. लेकिन एक कोविड के आने के बाद में this is going to increase even more, because now the focus is going to come to the medical, and that is what it is. That is why we feel that we are able to sustain it much better, and we are not just covering one part कि डॉक्टर को ही हैंडल कर रहे हैं, इसमें केमिस्ट भी आ रहा है, लैब भी आ रहा है, and they all are going to be interconnected. Interconnected means आपको उसके बाद में डॉक्टर ने प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जनरेट किया, पेशेंट का प्रेफर्ड केमिस्ट है, उसके पास प्रिस्क्रिप्शन चला गया, पेशेंट घर पहुंचा, तब तक उसके पास दवाई आ गई. Right? So this is the future that we are talking. This is not something कि competition आ गया तो खत्म हो जाएगा. Right? Over to you, Sonia ji.
Okay, thank you so much, Gupesh. I think we've kind of come to the end of our session. And I will request our participants, because I'm seeing you ask from your various cities and zones how they are divided. And every city would be divided in a different manner, depending on the opportunity which that zone would have. And I will request you all to kindly reach on a hotline number. We put that in the chat box. And we'll try and get your call aligned with Mr. Gupesh Singh maybe in the coming week, where any queries which might have remained unanswered or require more detailed discussion can happen on that day. Gupesh, would you want to confirm any date that you think we can bring the prospects on discussion with you sometime in the coming week or towards the end?
I would check on it and I will revert back.
Sure. All right. Great. So before we close, any last words which you would want to give to the audience who's listening to you, both live on Facebook?
I would just like to say this is the future. This is the plan which Government of India is looking to implement. And I had interaction with Additional Secretary of NHSRC, who are working on the plan which Modi ji mentioned on their 15th August thing. They are building that particular highway. They said that the information highway where every patient's information would be stored. And there is no system till now. And if anybody will come, they will come after us. There is no system till now who is having that connectivity already established in their system. कि डॉक्टर हो या लैब हो या फिर आपका हॉस्पिटल हो या क्लिनिक हो, when they are putting in prescription, that prescription can automatically go into that format to that particular information highway. So this is a wonderful opportunity. This is, we are multiple steps ahead of anybody who is thinking to come with this thing, and we are already launched into the market. So all the best to everybody, and we'll be looking forward for your inquiries.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very valuable to you take your time out. If you know the date which we need to finalize as soon as possible, then we'll organize the Discovery Day.
Yeah, I'll revert before end of the day itself.
Sure, look forward. Over to you, Archana.
Thank you so much, Gupesh sir, for joining in today and presenting your model with us. Our best wishes to you for your upcoming projects in Singapore and Australia. Thank you so much, panel member, for joining us today. Dear participants, you can block your slot for Discovery Day, where you have chance to have one-to-one interaction with Gupesh sir at the same business hotline number, which we wrote in a chat box. I'll again repeat for you. It's 97176-83838. That's the number where we encourage and invite all suggestions, feedback, so that we can improve our process. You can connect with Franchise India team at our different social handles. The information is there on your screen. The recorded version of this particular webinar and all the previously done webinar, they are available at the Facebook page of Franchise India Brands Limited. We request go under video section and you can watch them. Please connect with management team of Franchise India at their respective LinkedIn IDs. And tomorrow we are presenting a retail opportunity. We are inviting team of generic chemist. If you are interested for this particular brand, please do join us tomorrow sharp 12 p.m. for our 179th business opportunity over chai webinar series. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a great day ahead. Stay happy, stay healthy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Bhupesh sir. Thank you.